Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Zeltork. Is a flat soaker hose. It looks like it's high efficiency irrigation. You're going to save 80% on your water. Standard joint design, uniform water seepage. It's got effortless installation, and it's durable for garden use. You'll see here, it's weatherproof, lightweight, steady release, flexible, and has a 1-year warranty. Inside your box, you will have 2 hoses. So we will show you how to hook these hoses up. You'll notice they have show on them. There are 2 different ways. When you look at them, the design, they are made to have small holes that release water at all times. It also, there's an optional timer that you can buy for these to hook up to any garden or any hose outlet, and they will slowly release water in certain areas. That will help your plants grow, gather water. They also sell an optional timer is not included, that will come on, shut the water on and off at certain times so that you would never have to turn it off. That is sold separately. But if you want just the hose, this is great for gardens, flowers, stuff like that. So what comes inside of this one will be 2 50-foot hoses. And as I pointed out here, this is the picture. It will slowly leak in places that you want water. So it doesn't, this whole hose will not just constantly spray water like a normal hose. It will only irrigate where you want it to, where you put it. So you'll see your quick connect design, and you'll see this here where a normal hose is open. This is small, so it lets the water through slowly. And it will also come with a mesh design. Now there won't be holes all the way through this because they understand it has to be plugged in to your water, so it will go a certain length before the holes start kicking in. So as I open it, I'm going to let you see. This will be the end that either connects to whatever you want, or you can just leave it out to drip into your flowers or plants. This will be the end that you will probably hook onto your hose. So if you want to connect them into 2, these 250 fit into 100, you're just going to take that off. Screw this one in. Make sure they're tight. Then you'll connect this one to your faucet. Leave this one on, and then the water will run through this one, into this one, through this, and then you'll have your slow drips in the middle around all your veggies, fruits, flowers, whatever you're going to use it for. Now see here, we got it plugged into my water outlet, and then I ran it through here. So we're actually going to use this to water the flowers. You see it comes through the marigolds, down through these ones, coming around, wrapping through, and it goes all the way around, clear over into the set over there, and there's also a grapevine over there. So we're going to turn it on now, and we're going to show you what it looks like when it starts watering. All right. Water is coming through. Now this is a thin hose, so it's not going to blow up real big. So we're going to go through here and see where we see the water coming in. Now see here, it's starting to come through. Here's the water spots that you're going to get water out of. They'll look like this. They're filling with water right now, and the water should start coming out of them very soon. Like it's a slow drip. See, it's slow drip. It's not going to pour out. That's why it says it saves 80% of your water. You'll see the water coming out of the holes very slowly. And it will slowly start to water the flowers that you'll see right here where there's no flowers in this area. As we go through here, this is going to slowly water everything. See here, we got the leak. Looks like it's about every 8 to 10 inches. And you'll see, depending upon where it's at, the water is coming out very slowly. So you want it next to your plants, close, and it will slowly start to water them. Here, see here, it's just dripping. You just have to wait for it to slowly accumulate, and you want it next to the flowers and or plants that you're wanting to water. All the way down through here. You'll see here, it collects in spots that there's no grass. That's where you see it collecting. Because where it's actually over here, the ground is so dry, it's it's soaking it up. It's been 90-degree days over here. If you come right here, come over to this side, you'll see it dripping. It's dripping down through here as it's up in the air, watering the flowers. Oh, get ready. So what it's doing is the water's coming through here and it's accumulating in this mesh. See how it's in the mesh? And as I tap it, you'll see it coming off. This is what it's going to be doing. If you hold it up in the air, this mesh is holding the water, and then it'll slowly start to drip on your plants. That way you don't overwater them, and it's a slow feed. See how it's dripping? The longer this runs, the more it'll do that. As this becomes wet, the drips will become more and more frequent. This mesh will also dry very quickly when you're finished. So see over here, you'll see the same thing. The mesh is accumulating the water, and then it'll slowly start to drip on the flowers. It's slowly dripping on the ground. See underneath it, it's wet. This is what you want, a slow drip. If it's a big hole, two things is going to happen. You're going to overflood them, number one, and number two, your water bill is going to go crazy. That's why this says it saves 80% on your water bill, because this is a slow feed to your, or slow water for your plants. Here, perfect. See, this is how this is working. Slowly watering, and then this one here, it's actually going down in the hole. This is so dry, this actually needs the water, so it works out perfect. See, there's the perfect example, slow drip. And if you go to the very beginning, it looks like about the first 10 feet of the hose, maybe 8 feet, don't actually have the drips. And that's so you can get your water to there. There's no actual drips right till about there. That first big section does not drip. So it gives you time to go to the faucet and not have a bunch of water leak someplace where you don't have it. So right about here is where it starts watering the flowers over here. Straight down, you'll see the water here. And it's slowly watering the plants. Here again, you'll see the drip I'm telling you about. And this is exactly what you need on a garden and or flowers. And it's in the evening. You can use these early in the morning, in the evening, whenever you want. And if you buy the optional timer, you can set it to actually water in the morning and then again at night. And you don't ever have to do anything. Now when we're finished, we'll actually have to turn the water off. Now if you follow me from here, I start here, I come all the way over to here, around, through, weaving in and out, all the way around here. And this, take and count, this is a 10 by 10 gazebo. So you got 10, 20, 30 plus feet over here, plus what we got over there. Now this is a 50-foot hose, and it comes with two. So I'm only using one here, and it's already watering this whole area that I needed water. So when if I need to, I can hook the second one up and do twice as much. So it stretches really far, and so far what I see, look, the longer it's running, it's getting everything wet, everything is getting its water that it needs. This is perfect for a slow watering system. Now you'll notice that it's dripping. If you wanted to, you could actually lift it up and have it drip down onto your flowers. It's up to you how you want to run it. It's your decision. We decided to do it this way, but there's a lot of different options you can do it. You can weave in and out, you can run it straight through, you can snake it through, however you want to do it. But you can see right here, it's providing good water, and as hot as it is, the plants will eat this up. So this is the midway point, well, probably about 60%, and you see it's still plenty of, let's see how it's dripping? That's when I told you could actually lift this up in the air if you wanted to, and that would slowly rain down on your plants. So you could even use this in a greenhouse if you wanted to, because it would be like a spritzer. See how it's doing? And this is doing this about every 8 to 10 inches on here, all the way down through there. Slow water. Your plants will enjoy this, especially in this ravenous heat that we've had this year. I really like how this is doing. And I like the fact that the mesh holds the water. You see how it holds it? And then it just slowly drips off. That's what's keeping it from a steady, just pouring down. It's dripping slowly off the mesh. The Zeltork flat soaker hose. Showed you how to hook it up, use it. Really easy to use. Basically, it gives you a slow watering method for your garden and or your flowers. Super easy to do. Got a lot of room. We only used one hose and it covered a big section of my wife's flower bed. Still have a garden, so we'll be using both of them. It's still out there running now, giving a slow watering before bedtime. So when it overnight, it helped grow. We can hook it up again in the morning, turn it back on. We're just going to leave it hooked up and leave it out there all the time. It does come with an optional timer. You can buy that separately. If you're going to be using this a lot, I actually would recommend getting the timer. We're going to look into getting one ourselves. Easy to use. Definitely handy. We're going to put the link for it in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you have a garden or a flower bed, you could use this.